said, let's get into the BS. Let's get into the BS. All right. This is the big point I want to talk about because this is what's been having the internet on fire. Should Lil Wayne, should he be headlining over K-Dot? Now, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. As Kendrick said, New Orleans. All right. But the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. And for the past year or two, there have been rumors and damn near petitions of Lil Wayne performing at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl halftime show, like a lot of people were saying that Lil Wayne, since Dr. Dre and Dr. Dre and Friends headlined the LA halftime show, right? That this will be a great thing for Lil Wayne to headline since they're in Louisiana, New Orleans, the Superdome, right? But it didn't happen. It didn't happen, and it's not happening. And oh my God, like the Drake fan. See, this is really about Drake, but the Lil Wayne fans are upset. And I can understand why the Lil Wayne fans are upset. But I went to the poll. I took a poll, pause. I took a poll on my platform. I said Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the 2025 Super Bowl in New Orleans. What do you think? Now, I said Kendrick was the right choice. Then I said Lil Wayne should have performed. The proof is in the pudding right here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not paying these people. These are some subscribers. Some of them aren't. Look at this. Kendrick was the right choice, has 83%. Lil Wayne should have performed, has 17%. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That's just from the results that I had. I asked, it's not biased or anything like that. Now, this is the reality of the whole situation, okay? Lil Wayne, could he perform as far as his catalog? Oh, yeah, he's Super Bowl worthy. No doubt, no question. But is he physically able to perform at a high capacity as such as the Super Bowl? Is he mentally ready to perform at the Super Bowl? The answer, I feel, is no. I say no. I think he has a catalog, like I said, because if you think of Lil Wayne, you think of Cash Money, you think of Young Money, which is Drake, Nicki Minaj, you think of all his collaborations, all this other stuff, right? Lil Wayne could put on a good halftime show if he was ready or able to do it. And the reason I'm saying ready or able, I don't know if y'all been watching Lil Wayne in the last couple of years, but the dude is not a good performer anymore. He's not. I mean, did you see WrestleMania? I would play a clip, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. But earlier this year, April of 2024, Lil Wayne performed at WrestleMania, and it was god awful. It was god awful. He sounded all over the place. He sounded unsure, just like he sounded like a carbon copy of himself. Like it was terrible. Lil Wayne is just not a good performer. He's not. That's something Jay-Z could have looked at, the board of the directors or committee, because it's not just Jay-Z, and I'm gonna get to Jay-Z in a minute. But if, like, realistically, y'all, look at Lil Wayne's recent performances. Do you think he has the capacity to actually perform? I'm not talking about his catalog. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him physically. He already says he forgets half his music anyway because he doesn't write. You know, that's the pros and cons to it. The pros is you get stuff done fast. You know, you don't have to write anything down. The con is, man, you probably ain't gonna remember what you just said because you didn't write it down. You know, you'll have to listen to it a few times. But to me, and I don't like freestyling because I can't connect to the music like that. Freestyling is cool, but coming straight off the top of the dome, that could be detrimental for you because you could end up like Wayne, especially if your brain is fried and all the lean he's been sipping. Lil Wayne just don't look the best either. Keeping it a buck. Now, if this was 10 years ago, I would be saying something different. But in 2024, going into 2025, I'm not trying to see Lil Wayne perform at the Super Bowl. And take away the Super Bowl being in New Orleans. Take away the Super Bowl being in New Orleans. Would people be saying that one day Lil Wayne should perform at the Super Bowl? Or are you only saying that because they're in New Orleans? Would people outside of it, the location, right? Would people still be thinking that Lil Wayne should perform at the Super Bowl? Because I don't think so. And a lot of people who are upset about Lil Wayne not performing at the Super Bowl, I think it's true that a lot of his fans are upset, but a lot of people are fake. This is a lot of fake outrage. This is a lot of fake outrage because y'all wasn't trying to see Lil Wayne perform like that. You don't go and see him perform now. If you did, you would agree with what I'm saying to you right now. But I think it's fake outrage, and I think it's because it's Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar just beat your favorite rapper. That's really what it was. That's really what it was. You said that's the main focus. It's in New Orleans. Exactly. If it wasn't in New Orleans, y'all wouldn't be talking about this. Now you got to understand the people that are upset mostly are Drake fans. I don't even see a lot of Lil Wayne fans because a lot of people are a fan of Lil Wayne, Kendrick, and Drake, and whoever else. But when I heard the news, I was excited for it. Now I was thinking, oh, I thought Lil Wayne maybe had a chance, but this doesn't necessarily mean that Lil Wayne can't perform. This doesn't mean that Kendrick can't bring him out. But the question is, would Lil Wayne come out and perform? Would he? Because a lot of people were saying it would be messed up because, like I said, this was strategically done, and it's because of the success of Not Like Us and the whole rap battle, right? So he would do Not Like Us in some form of capacity at the Super Bowl, for sure. So that goes at Drake. Would Lil Wayne be comfortable coming out, since Drake is his artist, that's his mentor, right? Would he have so much loyalty for Drake to where he wouldn't come out to the biggest show ever in the world in his home city performing with Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar don't have beef with Lil Wayne. Kendrick Lamar look up to Lil Wayne. You even remember some years ago, back when Lil Wayne was talking about he was going to retire. Kendrick was one of the main ones in the studio listening to his stuff. Man, you can't retire. Nah, man, you can't retire. And was reciting his lyrics and stuff. We all grew up listening to Lil Wayne. So with that being said, and the only reason I'm saying this is because there is like petition, there's a movement going on to where the pressure is on to see if Kendrick is going to bring out Lil Wayne. Master P done said something about it, saying, hey, I love Kendrick, but I think he should bring out Wayne. Skip Bayless said something about it. A lot of different people have said that Kendrick should bring out Lil Wayne, even though he's not obligated to. But in the case that he wants to, would Lil Wayne do it? Is his loyalty to Drake so hard, so tough and solid that he wouldn't do it? Now, my thing is, I was talking to my homeboy today, and we shout out to Quinn Beasley. And what his answer was is that Lil Wayne basically has wiggle room right now. The fact that people want him there and to perform, it's a catch-22, but the burn wouldn't be that bad because a lot of people gonna say, oh my God, he portrayed Drake. The loyalty for Drake is gone. The industry is phony, but it's in his city and everybody wanted him to perform there. So what's the harm in him coming out doing a verse to a Millie real quick and going about his business? But the other side of that is this brood, and this is happening from the success of Not Like Us, which is calling your former artist a pedophile. So what does Lil Wayne do in this situation? Does he not care? I just don't see Lil Wayne not being there, to be honest, especially when there's this big movement to really have him there. The pressure is on Kendrick. So if he don't do it, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? But you said Wayne ain't got to perform, though. He will be choosing sides. True. But the fact that everybody wants him there, will that lessen the blow? It's a catch-22 situation. It's really a catch-22 situation. I don't know. But I do say that I don't see Wayne not being there. But like I said, man, Wayne just isn't a good performer. Let's just be honest. And he's not reliable. Matter of fact, I've heard today that a big concert promoter, I'm not going to say any names, but I'll give you a hint. He's one of well, I ain't even going to do that. Nope, I ain't going to do it. I'll just say this. A concert promoter said that they wouldn't book Lil Wayne for the Super Bowl because he don't be on time. He's not reliable. I'll just say that, right? Is he a liability? You know, could Jay-Z have looked at Lil Wayne and said, you know what? I don't know about that. Because for the ones that are upset, Jay-Z never said that he was going to book Lil Wayne for the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne has said he wanted to perform at the Super Bowl. That would be nice, right? but there was never, I don't know if there were any negotiations. We don't know what happened. And one thing that people are saying is that Jay-Z must have something against Lil Wayne. Bro, that's cap. There's a video of them hanging out in the studio or something like that with Drewski most recently, like like 2 weeks ago. They were kicking it, right? I'm sure Lil Wayne knew he wasn't performing at that particular. Well, maybe he didn't. I don't know, but I don't think that there's any animosity towards with Jay-Z towards Lil Wayne. I think that it's a couple of reasons why that happened, but for the ones who are saying that he has something against Lil Wayne, don't you know some years ago? Lil Wayne owed like $14 million in taxes, and guess who helped him out? Jay-Z, Sean Carter. So what are you talking about? Would a person who paid your taxes when Birdman wasn't looking out for you and you were having this trouble and stuff, $14 million in taxes, would Jay-Z have done that if he had any animosity towards Lil Wayne? That don't even make sense. So I highly doubt this is a slight at Wayne or anything like that. I highly doubt that. You said Drake had to sell his ticket to Super Bowl. He can't even go enjoy himself. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. But for those who are saying Jay-Z got something against Lil Wayne, no. I don't think that's it. There's a couple of reasons why I feel like Jay-Z and the committee have made that move. 3 reasons. First one, Kendrick Lamar is the hottest rapper, the hottest act, and he has the hottest song that we've heard in the last 10 years. Kendrick Lamar is red hot right now. So if you have the red hot artist, and I'm talking about he's white hot. Is white hot bigger than red hot? I don't know, but he's sizzling, right? Now, the Super Bowl isn't about current artists all the time. Sometimes, most of the time, it's legacy acts. You know what I'm saying? When Prince performed at the Super Bowl, he was way past his prime, but it was great to see it. Different things like that. Now, that happens from time to time. But with Kendrick Lamar, all this success, and you got him performing at the Super Bowl, this is going to bring in a lot of viewers. Now, it's already the most highly viewed show, period, right? But the fact that the Not Like Us buzz is going into February, that's going to bring hella people there. Hella people, hella viewership. So business-wise, it makes sense for him to do it over Wayne. The other thing could be Jay-Z may not like Drake. Maybe, and this is just me putting my tinfoil Koofy hat on, maybe Jay-Z doesn't like the state of where rap is, and he's fed up with it, like how when the death of Auto-Tune came out, maybe he does not like Drake. I don't think it's anything with Lil Wayne, but the fact that Jay-Z knows that Not Like Us is the biggest record and it's dissing Drake, I was thinking yesterday, like, damn, does he not like him? Does he not like Drake? Maybe that's the reason, right? But the other reason I say is because Lil Wayne isn't reliable and he's not a good performer. He's not. Those are the 3 reasons why I feel like Drake, I'm sorry, I keep saying Drake, why I feel that Jay-Z might not have chosen Wayne, right? Those 3 reasons right there. Now, of course, there's a lot of fake outrage going on right now. A lot of fake outrage. I'm talking about DJ Academics is crashing out. Let's go see what DJ Academics said. Oh my God. It is interesting to wonder if the Super Bowl was in New York, would Kendrick still headline the show? Or maybe it's because ninjas don't give a damn about Louisiana and their lineage and ... What do you say? What you naming is pop acts. We don't give a F about where pop acts are from. Rap is hella regional. These artists only make it because of the backing of the inner cities. Let me chime in on that real quick. Rap is so territorial. Like somebody said this and it made sense. Will Metallica beef with Nirvana if the Super Bowl was in their city and the other one, just because they're from there, didn't perform? With rap, so you mean to tell me if the Super Bowl is in Tennessee, that means that you got to get 8 Ball of MJG and 3 6 Mafia to perform?